If she does this, she may already be giving you permission to come closer, but she won't say it directly. Not because she wants to confuse you, but because saying, make a move, would make her feel too exposed. So instead, she creates moments where you're supposed to notice the door is open. And here's the tricky part. Most guys miss it because they're waiting for something obvious. They expect her to say exactly what she feels. They expect a clear confession. They expect a perfect green light. But in real life, attraction is rarely that direct. Sometimes she gives you soft signals, then waits to see if you're confident enough and respectful enough to respond. Because the right move is not aggressive. It's not pressure. It's not forcing anything. The right move is noticing the moment and stepping forward calmly. Number 1, she keeps giving you one-on-one energy, even in a group. This is a strong sign because it shows where her attention is going. Maybe there are other people around. Everyone is talking, the energy is social, but somehow she keeps turning the moment back toward you. She asks you what you think. She reacts to your jokes first. She looks at you after saying something, almost like she wants your reaction more than anyone else's. She may be talking to the group, but her attention keeps landing on you. And here's where it gets interesting. When a girl wants you to make a move, she often creates a private connection inside a public setting. She doesn't have to pull you aside. She doesn't have to say anything romantic. But she makes you feel like you're the person she's actually focused on. Think about it. If she keeps making eye contact with you after group jokes, choosing your side in playful conversations, or finding little ways to include you more than others, she may be telling you something without saying it. She's not just being social. She's creating a lane for you. Number 2, she gives you almost private moments. This is different from being fully alone. An almost private moment is when she slows down near you, hangs back slightly, walks beside you, or stays close when everyone else moves away. Maybe the group leaves the table and she takes a few seconds longer. Maybe you're both walking and she naturally falls into step with you. Maybe she could easily leave, but she doesn't. Because sometimes a girl won't directly ask for alone time. Instead, she creates a soft opening where you can continue the moment. And most people miss this. They think, if she wanted to be alone with me, she'd say it. Not always. Sometimes she wants to see if you notice. She gives you a small window, not a huge one. Just enough for you to say something like, come here for a second, or walk with me, or I wanted to ask you something. Simple, calm, natural. That's the difference between guessing and reading the moment. Number 3, she asks questions that are really checking your interest. This one is subtle. She may ask, so, are you talking to anyone? Or, what kind of girls do you usually like? Or, why are you still single? Or, do you ever make the first move? On the surface, these sound like casual questions. But underneath, they may be tests for emotional direction. She's trying to figure out if there's space for her. She's trying to understand if you see her as just a friend. And here's where many guys fail. They answer too literally. She asks, what kind of girls do you like? And he gives a boring list. Or she asks, do you make the first move? And he laughs it off without noticing the tension. But here's where it gets interesting. Sometimes the question is not really about the answer. It's about the energy. If she asks something personal like that, don't become nervous. Don't overdo it. Just give a calm answer that creates a little tension. For example, if she says, what kind of girl do you like? You can say, someone I can actually feel comfortable with, and maybe someone who asks questions like this. That's not pressure. That's playful clarity. Number 4, she makes physical closeness feel natural. This doesn't mean she is inviting you to rush anything. It means she isn't creating distance when the moment becomes slightly closer. Maybe she sits close enough that your shoulders almost touch. Maybe she doesn't move away when you stand near her. Maybe she lets small accidental contact happen without becoming uncomfortable. Maybe she lightly touches your arm during a laugh and then keeps the conversation going like it was normal. And this changes everything, because comfort with closeness often comes before any real move. If she feels uncomfortable, her body will usually create space. She'll turn away, step back, cross her arms, change the energy. But if she stays relaxed, keeps smiling, continues the conversation, and doesn't pull away from harmless closeness, that may be a sign she's comfortable with you moving slightly forward. But remember this clearly, a move should always respect her comfort. The sign is not do whatever you want. The sign is pay attention carefully. Confidence is attractive when it is controlled. Pressure kills everything. Number 5, she gives you slow responses in person, not dry ones. There's a difference. Dry energy feels closed. Slow energy feels intentional. When she's around you, maybe she doesn't rush her words. Maybe she pauses before answering. Maybe she smiles, looks down, and then replies. Maybe the conversation feels like it has a little weight to it. That pause can be powerful, because when a girl wants you to make a move, she may let the moment breathe. She may not fill every silence. She may allow that little tension to exist between you. Most people miss this because silence scares them. They rush to talk. They joke too fast. They break the moment before it has a chance to become something. But if she's holding the silence with you, if she's not running away from it, that's important. A charged silence is often an invitation to be more honest. Not dramatic, just honest. Something as simple as, I like this energy with you, can shift the whole moment without forcing it. Number 6, she reacts positively when you become slightly more direct. This is one of the clearest signs. You give a small compliment, and she doesn't shut it down. You say something slightly personal, and she leans into it. You tease her gently, and she plays along. You say, I like talking to you, and she smiles instead of making it awkward. That reaction matters more than the line itself, because attraction is a feedback loop. You step forward a little, she responds. Then you know whether to continue or slow down. And here's where it gets interesting. A lot of guys jump too far too fast because they don't understand gradual signals. They go from casual conversation straight into intense confession. But the better way is small steps. A warm compliment, a playful comment, a clear invitation. Then watch her reaction. If she gives energy back, you can continue. If she pulls back, you respect it. That's how confident men move. They don't force the door open. They check if it's already opening. Number 7, she tries to keep you from leaving too quickly. This is a big one. You say you have to go, and she suddenly asks another question. You start ending the chat, and she brings up a new topic. You move away, and she finds a reason to call you back. You say goodnight, and she replies with something that reopens the conversation. It may look casual, but the pattern matters.